One of the things that really bugs me, and I mean it shouldn't bug me because I usually end up, benefiting from it because I end up getting to build cool cars. But a lot of these vehicles get taken down for one or two things, and it's like, oh, I'm going to do the engine, and then they decide to paint it at the same time, so then they pull all the windows out, and then the vehicle ends up just being a big giant pile of crap because now it's got no motor, no parts. You see where I'm going, right? Like, you make the vehicle completely useless. And then you end up getting out here in a yard, and somebody like me gets to buy it for pennies on the dollar because it could be a running, driving vehicle, but you decided to take it apart. Smartest thing you can do with any of them is get them running, get them driving. You can get the wiring fixed. There's a million little things you can do as you're building to keep them on the road. When it comes time to do the engine swap or swap the transmission, have the new transmission there, have the new engine there. Like, just have it ready so you can keep the car going. Less downtime means you're going to get use out of the car, which means it actually has value. Because if it's just sitting there, unless it's something rare, then it's not valuable. And if it's not running and driving, it's not as valuable as it would be if it was. So that's one of the things that really kind of irks me. There's so many examples of that just sitting around here. Let me show you a few more. Here's another example, and I can tell just by looking because you walk around. It's got primer on the deck lid, primer on the hood. Somebody had it in for paint, was probably working all that kind of stuff, when they probably just needed to get the engine running and get the damn thing going. But everybody's so concerned about how cool it looks and how pretty it is, instead of actually how it functions and getting it out there. I'm also going to call out all you trailer queen fucks. Like, this shit's ridiculous. Y'all are killing the sport of hot rodding. The fact that they're on a trailer and you're not out there driving them and utilizing the vehicles, it's ridiculous. I'll take it out like maybe 4 times a month. That's killing the sport. No kid is going to be inspired by going to a building to see a car. No kid will, ever. You'd rather be outside playing and see him in the wild, be riding with his mom on some monotonous thing, and, riding him on with the store and up rolls next to him a 41 Willys or a 32 Ford Roadster. The fact they don't see him, kids quit caring about cars. Plain and simple, that's what happened. And you guys are at fault. I'm partially at fault, but I don't like to trailer my shit. I drive them. I get them out there and use them. I keep them running, keep everything going forward. So many people break them down, and then they end up in places like this. And I can only build so many. Can only inspire so many. A lot of you guys are just kind of, I gotta do this and I gotta do that, and your cars are at such a status point that it's gonna take you years to get them done, especially at the rate you're doing them. Get them running, get them driving. Don't care about anything else. I don't care about the interior. I don't care about anything else. Get them running, get them driving, get them going. If they're going, they're worthwhile. They're actually a car again, instead of some weird yard sculpture you have. And look, there's another one right there, with the painted hood and getting ready for paint and everything. No, it's not. That was never the intention of the car. We used it. I had never owned a C4. I found I hate them. Not a giant fan. I've had more C5s and C6s, C1s and C2s. So I figured I might as well try a C4. Now I'm in a C3. So, not a fan of the C4s. Just, I don't know, not my car. That's why we're going to debody it and put on some other cool shit. No vet cart, we're going to put on other steel, like some of that shit behind us. Ooh, yeah. That's a giant reason I drive the Corvette, is trying to inspire others as I live my life and as I do the simple things like going grocery shopping or just doing other simple freaking tasks. There's a chance that I could inspire somebody. They could see it and the little kid might be like, wow, that's so cool, Mommy, what is that? Might go home and try and draw it. You don't know how you're going to affect people. But having those cars at home and not utilizing them or putting it on a trailer to go somewhere is not making some kid go, wow. He's going to think, wow, that thing's a piece of crap. They have to haul it on a trailer. It's so bad. The new generations don't get this. And if you want to keep hot rodding alive, we got to get them out. We need to utilize them. We need to put them places, do things with them, take kids for a ride, let people use. Just honestly, just using them is enough to do things. Oh, puppies are playing. But it's one of those things that gets to me that it actually makes me so sad that so many people don't drive them, they don't do things with them. it's killing the sport. It's killing what we're doing. It's killing everything about it. And people that are freaking don't say that it is, they're freaking blind to it all. You go to a car show, there's not as many people there because nobody's out there driving them on the street. No kids care. High school kids don't care about cool cars at all. They don't even care as long as it runs. You know, is that what we want our sport to be? Is that what we want to turn it all into? Is just as long as it runs, that's a cool car. That one's blue. That one's yellow. That one's red. Makes me sad. That's why I try and drive mine as much as I can and get them out on the road and utilize these things and try and inspire as I go. It's not just about like having the car anymore. You got to use it. We got to share this stuff. If not, in 10, 20 years, what are they going to do? What are they going to look at? There's going to be nothing left. So I love you guys. Sorry today's kind of a rant. I had a long talk with somebody and it kind of irritated me that he trailers his car, and I'm not going to get into it. But I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.